Well, speaking of comedy, speaking of, stand-up, we are playing Super Seducer once again. It's been a while. I can't wait. I can't wait to get, tips from Richard once again on how to attract women. Although this time, we're going to be doing something quite specific. Now, I said it's up your alley, Dylan, this chapter.
Oh, yeah.
And you just mentioned stand-up. So it's a bit of a weird chapter because we are going to be doing stand-up in this chapter of Super Seducer. And we're going to try and see whether we can, successfully, make people laugh. And somehow that's going to get us women, even though I don't really think there's a connection. I just think Richard wanted his comedian friend, to be in this
This
series.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, of Super Seducer. Yep, it's a very unique chapter, from what I can recall. Shall we get into it?
I would love to get into it.
There we go. Comedy interlude. That's it. And he's going to press play. Well, Leo has it. Let me just read this out. Leo has a big comedy gig. Can he make a good impression and win over the audience? And the goal is to get rebooked for future gigs. Again, not really about seducing women, but whatever. This is Richard's friend, so we're going to go along with it. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. Do we get to heckle?
No, we're the comedian.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Boring.
Right. So, shall we press play then?
Yeah.
Michael,
I wonder if this is from when, before crowd work took over all of comedy. Because now it's just whenever you see.
Hey, Richard, how's it going? It's Leo.
It's Leo.
Yeah, good, man. Hey, do you remember? You're still coming to the comedy club tonight? Yeah, nice one. Hey, could you do me a favour and just make sure you don't bring Mahmood? That's because last time he was here, he got up on stage. It was an absolute disaster. I had big agents in to see me. He ended up getting more laughs than me when he got his ass out. Yeah, they signed Darius Davies instead. Yeah, they probably do regret that now. Anyway, man, cool. I'll see you later on. Cheerio, bye.
I love that. Just imagine, hey, I've realised there's too many Muslims in the country.
Well, honestly, given who this guy is, it wouldn't surprise me if he said that.
It's Dylan's racist friend.
Dylan's racist friend might have heard of this comedian, honestly. Right, so Richard has seen, he's looking at the stage now. Somebody's just come off the stage, and Richard is smiling, that beautiful smile of his.
I love seeing Richard smile.
Okay, so here are the options. How should the MC introduce Leo? The A is the Las Vegas introduction, B, respectful introduction, C, a jaded introduction. What do we think, guys?
I mean, I don't know what a Las Vegas introduction is. I would feel in a way, respectful could maybe be bad because it sets things up too well. Whereas it sounds this is the funniest comedian ever. He's really great. And then you come out, you're like, so, do you guys like stuff? But I don't know, I want to do Las Vegas introduction because I don't know what it is, and I feel like maybe that means it's more likely to be the right answer.
I think that Las Vegas is correct answer, and respectful is a close answer. I'd love to see respectful though, just like a comedian, just don't hype him up. Just hello everybody, so next comedian, it's someone called Leo. Let's see how he gets on.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do if there's a female comedian.
From what I can recall, there's not a lot of clarity in what the right answers are. This level is a bit fucked up in terms of what is right and wrong from what I can remember. So honestly, respectful could be correct.
I think Vegas.
Yeah, well,
go
I want to go Vegas just so I can find out what was. Okay, do you think it's bring out Johnny Vegas?
Yeah, let's bring out Johnny Vegas. Let's go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MGM Live Las Vegas. Sponsored by Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, Fantarade, and Heinz Soup.
Lovely.
Bringing you the undisputed comedy champion of the world, weighing in at 289 pounds.
That's very heavy.
15 jokes and 28 laughs per minute. World.
He's really playing the crowd.
I want you to give a big Las Vegas.
I like how we can't hear the audience laughing at all.
To Mr. Leo.
Are they actually in Vegas? Did I miss that?
No, I don't think they are.
Yeah, so it's a joke.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah, that's fine. They can have that as a joke. I'll let them.
Hello. Good evening.
He's doing so well.
Right. How to start?
Unless we click all of them, we're missing out on so many jokes, and that pains me.
Okay. Dylan's never going to stop laughing. Right.
Broken him. It's a classic Dylan breaks moment.
Yeah. Okay, so how do we start? Do we do, welcome everyone, a nice breastfeeding joke, or a joke about a health scare?
Now, the breastfeeding joke seems like something we surely have got to click that.
Yes, yes.
Should we, I mean, I feel like the problem is there's no opportunity to know that we will get another option or something, so I guess we just...
You can't go wrong with a good breastfeeding joke.
Yeah, so I think we'll go for that and see what's going on.
Hello, my name's Leo. I saw something terrible the other day. Like a woman was thrown out of a cafe for breastfeeding in public. I thought this was terrible. Well, I approve of breastfeeding in public. Do you all approve of breastfeeding in public? Yeah. Fantastic. Get up here. I'm starving.
That's really funny.
Richard finds it funny.
I'm starving. I actually quite like that joke. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
We don't get to find out.
So no. So that's the thing on this level. There's only like 6 options, and you don't go back. That's why it's weird. So I think we can restart the level again because it's
okay. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so quick. We'll be done with this in like 10 minutes, and we can restart it and click different options.
Okay.
So okay,
what doesn't matter what we go for.
Yeah, I guess not. So what do we want the first joke to be? Do we want evil puns, a self-deprecating joke about Scottish food, a Susan Boyle joke, or a disgusting hay fever joke?
I will say maybe we don't want to go for all of like the funniest jokes the first round, because otherwise we're just gonna get less and less, or like the jokes that seem like they'll be the most funny. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. Obviously on each option there is a right answer. I don't know if you want to go for what we think the right answer is. I
think it's impossible to tell what I mean, probably self-deprecating joke about Scotland, because maybe self-deprecating is good. I don't know.
I think self-deprecating is good humour, yeah. I think...
Should we go for that?
Well,
if we're going to restart it anyway, who gives a shit?
I feel like breastfeeding joke was the wrong answer, so we might as well get all the wrong answers out of the way.
Yeah, the audience will... Okay, well, the audience will laugh.
I love coming to this city. The food here is amazing, because the food in Scotland is absolutely shite.
No, it's not.
Like, one of the things we do is the deep-fried pizza. Don't know if you've seen this thing. Basically, what we do is we get a shitty supermarket pizza. We put cooked chips on it. We fold it in half and seal it, so you've got a sort of chip calzone going on.
Quite nice,
then we batter it and deep fry it. And do you know what it's served with? Chips. There's not even a sprig of parsley on this thing. Like, this is a nation just dedicated to self-abuse. Like, they're going to do a series of Man versus Food in Glasgow, but it's pretty obvious that food would have just fucking killed that guy.
So this is the right answer because everyone's laughing.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, basically, when people laugh.
Hey everyone, we've got a special guest in the audience tonight. My friend Richard is here. Everybody say hello, Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Hey, everyone.
Good, Richard.
Does anyone want to fuck my friend
Richard? Richard, I'm going to try and find you a girlfriend tonight. All the single ladies, make some noise. Sorry, Richard, I tried.
Oh. Poor Richard.
He's so sad.
Okay, so the next option, I guess, self-deprecating stuff about being tall. That's relatable to one of us here, at least. A joke about fitness challenges, and a good old hashtag Me Too joke.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a Me Too joke.
I do love the Me Too joke.
Yeah, again, so are we playing it like we want to get it right or wrong? I would suggest, like, let's go for the wrong answers.
Yeah. So what do you think's the wrong answer? Like, do you think Me Too will be a wrong answer?
Yeah, that'll definitely be wrong.
I think the ladies in the audience will not appreciate a Me Too joke. Hey, you ever get it where you like could have a woman's ass and she like complains about you?
Maybe I'm getting older, but I don't understand all the stuff that people complain about these days. Like some of the Me Too stuff, I totally get it. Guys like Harvey Weinstein, that guy's an animal. You know what I mean? That guy should be in jail. But some of the other people, like somebody complained that Dustin Hoffman asked her for a blowjob like 20 years ago or whatever, and she felt uncomfortable.
People look so
she
discerning.
felt uncomfortable, but that's how we get blowjobs. You've got to be proactive about it. You've got to get out there and start asking the tough questions. You sit at home on your couch waiting for a face to fall on your dick.
I actually think that's a pretty good joke.
Like, men have got to do all the like chasing in relationships. We've got to get out there Like, if women just met us halfway, if like a woman came up to me and was like, "Do you want a blowjob?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Then I wouldn't have to ask anybody for a blowjob.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's great. That's some really good stuff right there.
I don't know what's going on with my testicles. They're the weirdest part of the human body, all wrinkled up. Mine look like Gordon Ramsay's forehead. Like if he was a werewolf, and they're constantly moving.
Well, that's the thing. Like, what country are these people from? They don't know who Gordon Ramsay's pretty famous.
Rolling over each other, adjusting for heat or optimal sperm production or something. Have you ever sat and watched this? Like, not mine. Like, Richard, have you ever sat and watched your testicles?
Oh, I did that recently.
Yeah, this is a wise man who knows the pleasures of looking at your testicles.
Oh, they like it.
Go to the toilets after the show, have a look at your testicles. If you don't have testicles, don't worry. Just follow Richard, he's going to give a demonstration.
Yeah. I mean,
okay, right, the next joke should be about fat activists. I think we know which one we're clicking, given Dylan's laughter. Doing a shit on holiday. That's a very Scottish thing, I think, to talk about. Nightclubs and sex. Just sex.
Why does somebody not know how to flush the toilet after they've had a shit?
Yeah, there you go. There's heritage there. So what are we going for? What do we think we should go for?
Fat activists.
Okie dokie.
Right, there we go.
You gotta watch what you say these days. Like, people get so offended. I was doing this show in America last year, and I did like a little joke about, a fat person or whatever, and somebody in the audience thought I was being mean to fat people, and I was. But they thought I was being mean to fat people, and they got really angry about it, and they went away and they blogged about it on the internet with their pudgy little fingers. And then I was doing this show in London, and I'm not joking, because of this blog, fat activists turned up to demonstrate against my show. I'm not joking, halfway through the show, these fat activists
cup of coffee listening to this.
Kind of slowly. And they were like, "We are fat activists." And I had to agree with them. They were fat as fuck activists. I mean, that's got to be a tough job, by the way, being a fat activist, because if you get too active, you might stop being so fucking fat.
Yeah.
I managed to get away by walking up a flight of stairs. And they just stayed at the bottom. They're like,
Richard
"There's a
like
vending
that,
machine
yeah.
here. We'll leave it."
I actually like that joke. If
That's
you're
actually
fat,
really good.
you can't be a fat activist because if you get too active.
Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like, the female orgasm is the hardest thing to achieve in the world. Like, my ex-girlfriend, we used to be in bed. Like, me coming, I'm so quick. I'm precision engineering in Germany or something. Yeah. I'm like the Google search engine. Like, delivered 2.5 teaspoons of semen in 0.0016 seconds. Like, my ex-girlfriend would be lying in bed and she'd be like, "Make me come, give me an orgasm." Like, I've got no idea why she sounds like a Scottish man, but she'd like, "Make me come," and it was like the internet download bar. Like, it's going to be 30 minutes, it's going to be 10 minutes, it's going to be 1 minute, it's going to be 30 seconds, it's going to be 5 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 seconds.
I love it. Something like this, yeah.
Nothing's ever been funnier.
What if this just went on for hours?
It's going to be 30 minutes.
I love that.
It's kind of like they pause on like a face of him.
Oh,
supermarkets.
All right, so we got testicles on holiday.
Holy shit! This is going to be fantastic. Finally, the good comedy I can relate to.
Mate, if he starts off going, "Do you ever go to the shops?" like that,
we will like lose our minds.
Right, so we got testicles on holiday. Another testicle.
Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
Testicles and holiday.
Because he just randomly started talking about testicles earlier, so I think it kind of like calls. It's going to call back to it.
He's a proper comedian.
Yeah, that's what you do. Callbacks, we love them. More shit puns. Okay, maybe next time, and then of course supermarket checkout. Who knows? It could be really shit, and Dylan might not like it, but of course, we have to go for it.
I can almost guarantee that won't happen.
Yeah. Okay. This has got to be good. Supermarket checkouts. Okay.
Yeah, it's not just me who's trouble with technology. I was in Walmart the other day, and I went to pay for my stuff.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
And so I gave the lassie my card, and she said the chip and pin thing, the thing that you tap, that's broken. So I'd have to print off a slip and sign the slip. So I was like, yeah, no problem. So she prints off the slip, I sign it, I give her the slip and the pen back. Then she's like, I need to check the signature against your card. So I gave her the card as well. But I hadn't signed the card, because you never sign for stuff these days. So she said, I can't accept this card. You haven't signed it. So I was like, well, give me the card back. and give me the pen. And then I signed the card and I said, can you accept it now? And she said, I suppose so. And then I'm not joking, she held up the card and she held up the slip that I just signed and she checked that the signatures matched. Like, people are worried about robots taking their jobs. If I was her, I'd worry about a Jack Russell taking my job.
That's actually pretty funny. Because obviously they would have been the same.
That's quite good. That was actually quite good, that. I could see, like, yeah.
It wasn't quite as relatable as, like, some other things that could happen when you go shopping. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
what you want to hear from, like, at the end of a...
Oh, come on, I know he's a bit of a minger, but he did all right. Leo Kearse, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Leo.
Tepid applause. Okay, so I think
he looks like disappointed.
Oh, you did pretty well. Not the best ending, but not the worst either. So pretty good.
Thanks, Richard.
Basically, room for improvement.
Okay, like, what has this got to do with seducing women?
Well, women like funny guys.
They're like the funny man.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but this is like, most people aren't going to be stand-up comedians. This is very specific. This is not like, being funny on a date.
Yeah, but maybe we could employ some of this logic for our podcast, because in many ways we are we're sit-down comedians. Okay, let's go back through.
Hey, Richard, how's it going?
So, respectful?
I think, because Las Vegas didn't work. I did love the idea of a jaded introduction, but I mean, we are trying to win, aren't we? So
let's go for the W on this one.
Okay, let's try and go for the win. Respectful, sure.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a real treat. The penultimate act is a BAFTA-winning comedian, Oscar nominee,
He's only
and
the penultimate
new
act.
host of Saturday Night
He's not a
Live,
headline.
and Miss Princess Meghan Markle's favourite comic.
Boo.
I want you
Meghan
to give him a
Markle.
warm round of applause, beginning now. Come on, for Mr. Leo.
Oh.
Oh, this is more than respectful.
Hello, good
This is
evening.
no blowjob.
Right. I think welcome everyone would probably be the best thing if we're trying to
normal.
win.
Could get some
Helps
crowd
guys,
work,
probably.
get some good TikTok content.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Hello, my name's Leo. I'm from Scotland. Any Scottish people in?
No.
Nice to see you out spending money. That's progress.
That's quite good. Richard likes it.
He looks like his face just like
Dude.
I did it. I actually. It's like he's very unconvinced in his abilities and is just like surprised at himself.
Okay. Well, the Scottish joke about Scottish food was the best, wasn't it?
So let's go for the second best.
Well, no, I don't think there is a set. I think there's one right answer.
Susan Boyle joke.
It seems like a pointless waste of time to go for the same joke twice, though. So.
Well, but we can always return after for a third. Like, we can skip it. Let's just click it.
Okay,
and
so
skip it.
you want to actually go for the win? That's fine.
Well, you just said we were going for the win.
Yeah, I know, but I was like,
I love coming to this
I
city.
was being a goofster.
Okay.
Hey everyone, we've got a special guest in the
Scottish
audience
bit as
tonight.
well.
My friend Rick.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. I guess self-deprecating works. So if we want to win, we'll go
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'm tall. I know I'm tall because people tell me every day that I'm tall. I was in Aldi yesterday because comedy's going well. I was in Aldi doing the big shop. I had my German cheese, my German sausages, my German cereal, and a jet ski. I mean, it's Aldi own brand, so it's called a Jot Scoop, but you get the picture. But amazing shop. The whole trolley comes
It's
to
good
like
shopping
£8.
humour again,
Best
Dylan.
shop in the world. But I was queuing up, and this girl in front of me sees me, and she's like, "Oh, you're tall." Like I hadn't noticed. You know what I mean? I've been walking
it's
around
a
all
very
day, being like,
pedestrian.
why is he being so far away? And then she follows it up. Have you always been this tall? Have I always been this tall? Yeah, I was born this tall. I had to be winched out of my mother's vagina. She thought she was giving birth to a linguine. Like, no, I started off baby size. That's how people work. But when you're tall, people just come up to you all the time. They'll say things like, "Are your parents tall?" As if that's not how genetics works. They'll be like, "You should meet my cousin Billy. He's tall. You'd have something to talk about." He would probably talk about how much of a prick you are. I get this one a lot as well. They're like, "You play basketball?" Like, "Dad, play basketball." I don't know if you can tell from my accent, but I'm not from South Central Los Angeles.
I'm not a.
I'm from Scotland. Those sports we've got in Scotland are ones you can play with a pint in one hand, like a cigarette in the
I
other,
get you
trying to slide a
100%.
rock across the ice with your dick. And it's only
Well, to
tall
be fair,
people
that's
that
why
get
I
this.
started
Like,
playing
you wouldn't go up to
basketball, 'cause
another
I was
kind of
tall.
person. Like, you wouldn't go up to a fat person and be like, "Oh, you're fat.
But he was fatphobic.
Have you always been this fat?
The audience like this
Are
one,
your
though.
parents fat? You should meet my cousin Billy. He is fat as fuck. You play darts."
To play darts is good.
You see, that's actually quite good, that as well. That's quite humorous.
I don't know what's going
Some
on.
good comedy there.
I think- I think sex is the right answer, because he goes on to talk about sex afterwards as well.
So yeah, should we go sex?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm still intrigued about doing a shit on holiday.
Yeah, okay.
You'll do a shit on holiday.
Let's do sex.
Okay,
Let's do. Yeah.
Did your
let's do-
parents have sex?
So I had sex the other night. I'm going to say it was the other night. It was about 4 months ago, but the important thing is I had sex.
No, this
Like,
is
I met
more
up with this
self-deprecating
lassie,
stuff.
And by the way, I'm Scottish, so
See,
when I
that's
say
the
lassie, I don't
that's
mean
how
a
you win.
crime
That's how you get
fighting
100%.
dog. Like, this was a genuine woman. I know I'm from rural Scotland. I don't do any animal. It is just sheep. And maybe one day I'd like to have a go on a koala bear. But anyway, I met up with this lassie, and she was smart, she was funny, she was beautiful.
like how
I was like, this
bestiality
girl's
gets some laughs.
amazing. And then we went for some drinks, and then she says to me, "Should we go back to yours?" And I was like, "Fucking brilliant, this is on." Then I wished I'd said it a little bit quieter. Like, it was totally on. You know when it's on, you pull out all the stops. I was pulling out all the stops. I even paid for an Uber back to mine. Like, you gotta pay for an Uber back in that situation. You cannot take a girl home on 3 night buses. Like, nothing dries up a vagina faster than 3 night buses home. Those night buses have got fans at knee height just blowing Saharan air up towards the vaginal area, just gumming it shut. Like,
I love when you just get shots
I've
of
spent
Richard.
since I was in Aldi.
Yeah, it's
Great.
great.
We've got, and I'm
You've
still
got to
pulling
get
out the
constant
stops.
shots
We've
of
got Luther
Richard.
Vandross in the stereo,
That's
making it
when
nice and
he's just
sexy.
alone.
I've lit a scented candle with a curtain billowing over it, because nothing turns a girl on more than the risk of a fragrant house fire. Like when she's in the
They're loving
bathroom,
this.
I've changed the duvet cover so it doesn't stick to your face. You know, I'm making an effort here. Like, we're getting down to it. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to maintain a boner and not sweating her mouth too much. And I thought, I'm going to try talking dirty. Turns out you can't talk dirty in this accent. It just sounds like somebody trying to buy a sausage roll. Then she started talking dirty back to me. She's all like, "Oh, harder, deeper, faster." I was like, harder, deeper, faster? That's the last thing I want to hear when I'm shagging. Like, faster. Faster, I'm 40 years old. I want to be going as fast as I can. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke here. I want to tap
guy
out, bring
found
Richard
that
in, let
very
him help
funny.
finish the job.
Even though he looked like 25.
She's like, harder, as if I've made a conscious decision to only let 60% of the blood into my boner. I've had 8 pints of beer. How hard do you think I can make this thing? She's like, deeper, as if I'm stopping an inch off. I'm not holding back. That's the full length of my dick you're getting there. I'm absolutely certain I could not jam that
Sounds
thing
so
in
Scottish,
any further.
that.
You know what I mean? Like basically what she's telling me is I've got a tiny, insignificant, manky dick, and I don't know what I'm doing with it. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear more reassuring stuff. I want to hear stuff like, "Not so deep. Not so hard.
Such
You're
a fake laugh,
pulverising my
Richard, honestly.
tonsils with massive love truncheon." I don't say the same sort of stuff back to women. I'm not there pumping away going like, "Be 5 years younger. Could you lose a few pounds?"
Wetter. As well.
Wetter, yeah.
Richard.
Good
The crowd is joining it while Richard's joining it.
Yeah,
I remember, like, I saw like a tweet that was about like if a woman says like deeper while you're like having sex with her, and it's like, "You know, I done run out of dick." It was a black man who said it, just in case you're wondering why he didn't have good grammar.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think the correct answer is probably testicles on holiday, considering one of the options is shits puns, which probably won't be good if it's shit. So
Also, more shit puns. Like, that's never.
Yeah.
Everyone have the word more. Before
Yeah,
a
we
joke.
were all talking about Richard's testicles earlier. Like, at my age, my testicles are starting to sag. Like, it's crazy. This got me
get
into
so
trouble
much
on
out the
holiday
testicles,
last year. I
honestly.
was in the south of France with my
good
ex-girlfriend.
thing
Like,
to-
she wasn't my ex-girlfriend then. That would have been weird. But we're down on the
He
beach,
looks
and
so
she said there's
disappointed.
nobody about. Should we sunbathe naked?
Well, this has to be
I was
the
like,
right
yeah,
answer,
brilliant.
surely.
Let's do it. So I whip my shorts off. I'm lying there on the sun lounger. I'm on holiday. I'm warm. I'm relaxed. Like, unbeknownst to me, my testicles were also on holiday and warm and relaxed, and they softened and melted through the slats
Oh,
in
no.
the sun lounger, like the Terminator melting through the
That sounds
prison
very
bars.
painful.
Like an
Yes.
octopus going
He's
through a
joking.
maze. And
He's gonna, like,
I had
stand
no
up.
idea. I had no idea until my girlfriend wakes
Yeah,
me up
well,
going,
yeah,
"Leo,
I mean-
get your clothes on, there's people coming." I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
no.
I reach over to grab my
Sounds so
towel.
painful.
The fucking sun lounger came with me. I'm lying there on the sand with this white plastic sun lounger pinned to my arse, just screaming in agony. I've got no idea what's going on. My girlfriend looks over and sees my balls. She's quivering against the back
someone
of it.
closed
She's
the sun
quivering like a
lounger
scared little hamster. And she just reaches over and thumbs them through to the other side.
That should have been the right answer.
Yeah, that wasn't a very solid.
That's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Have a great.
Yes, Richard's in the chair.
The very best possible ending.
Okay, sorry, I skipped because I didn't.
Well, why would you skip?
I was like expecting it to be. I was expecting it to just be the same thing we've already seen.
Well, no, because obviously, because we got all the right answers, so obviously it was going to be different.
We needed to hear from Richard.
At the end of the day, I want to say, can I just say,
why are you just so stupid? Why are you so stupid?
Who gives a shit about Richard's,
why are you actually
about the specific differences of how Richard's would have said based on us doing slightly better?
Okay, so yeah, let's just try some other options then. So let's go for a jaded introduction then.
Hi everyone. This fucking dickhead is called cunty cunt fuck.
I know. I was there for all of them. 28 acts, too many. Only 2 of them were funny. Anyway, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't think you're going to get a second date. Well, that brings us to the penultimate act in this evening of jolly entertainment. He's from Scotland. He's very tall. I've never heard of him, but I think he's good. Well, I'm hoping he is. So, sorry, let me just check something. Don't look that angry, mate.
I don't think we're on to a winner here, but maybe we can get the worst option here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then hopefully Michael won't skip like a fucking retard as well when we get to the end.
Please give him a warm round of applause.
Don't really,
if you can.
That kind of language is fair.
Mr. Leo Curse. Hello. You might as well, you're here now.
Hello, good evening.
Just looks so confused.
I'm trying here.
All right, so we haven't. Oh, joke about health scare. Okay.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Hello, my name's Leo. Got to tell you, I had a health scare the other day. I woke up with this patch of red, angry skin on my hip, and every day it was getting bigger and bigger and redder and rawer and angry. And I was like, what is this thing? What is this thing? Do I have some sort of serious disease? And I googled it, and of course you should never Google something like that, because then I got instant confirmation that I had hip cancer and about 20 other things that I don't want to have, like herpes and stuff. And then I was lying in bed about 2 weeks ago. And I was having a wank, and I realised that's where my hand rubs. I don't have skin cancer, I just wanked a groove onto my hip.
He's so horrified.
Just love Richard. You know, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is, Richard will enjoy.
Okay, I kind of want to do disgusting hay fever joke.
Okay, so are we going to go back for another go? Because I do want to hear the evil puns. I think that'll be enjoyable for us.
Yeah, I think the Susan Boyle jokes will be good as well.
Yeah, we can do another go.
Okay, fine. Well, go up with what you want then.
Oh yeah, I forgot how much you guys annoyed me by picking.
I love coming to the city, but man, I get hay fever here, and I hate hay fever. It's the most disgusting of all the ailments. Do you know what hay fever's caused by? It's caused by pollen. Do you know what pollen is? It's plant jizz. Basically, every summer the little flowers come out, and the little dicks come out the middle of the flowers, and the jizz is dry dust up into the air, all goes up, all mingles together, all the different plant jizzes. It's disgusting, like Dumfries swimming pool. And it goes in your eyes, it goes in my eyes, it goes in little kids' eyes. We're all getting bukkaked by
again, I presume they're Eastern Europeans.
Nothing we can do about it. Some of the plants are made it a bit smart.
Maybe they
I would love it if they were North Korea, just for no reason.
He flies along, sees the food, and it's beef food, I'm going to eat some of that. Flies down, starts eating his food. While it's down there, the plant gets its dick out, starts jizzing up the side of the bee's leg, get that jizz up your leg, you bastard. Absolutely.
I mean, can these people in the crowd even speak English or understand?
Sees the fanny flower, the painted whore of the natural world. The flies down, starts eating more of this food. While it's down there, the fanny flower gets its fanny out and starts rubbing it up and down the bee's leg, get that jizz up my fanny, you bastard, you dirty bee.
You just cut to someone crying.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But I go down to the park and wank on one tree to try and make it sneeze. All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy.
I love the shot of Richard just.
Hey everyone, we've got a special guest in the audience.
Okay,
and he's just faintly laughing. So yeah, I mean, joke about fitness challenge, yeah.
Facebook really annoys me though. Like my mates on Facebook, one of my mates does Tough Mudder. Do you have Tough Mudder here? It's like this sort of army obstacle course thing that they do at the weekends. He just does it so he's got all the profile pictures, he's all covered in mud. He's all like, yeah, you had to crawl through mud. Had to crawl through mud under barbed wire. You're barbed wire. It's like, it's not dangerous. If it was dangerous, they wouldn't let you do it, you fucking accountant. You're not the army. You haven't been parachuted behind enemy lines in Syria to do this. You're doing it in Guildford, in a school car park.
Okay. He's got a slight.
My other friend on Facebook.
Yeah.
I've got 2 friends on Facebook.
But I think this is still a bad answer.
My other friend, she just found out she's pregnant, so she's posted pictures of her baby bump. She's all like, check out my baby bump, I'm 12 weeks pregnant. But it's like, you're 12 weeks pregnant. That baby's the size of a grape. Like, you don't have a baby bump, you just always looked a bit pregnant. Like, nothing changed, you pissed on a stick. Like, what, are your thighs pregnant as well?
See that guy turned to look to Richard like, why the fuck are you laughing?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to...
They're both in trouble.
Doing a shit on holiday.
Yeah, okay, that's the one we wanted, isn't it?
Right, fine, yeah.
I went on holiday recently. I went to Thailand. Beautiful country, but their toilets are just not up to my needs. Like, 'cause I'm a big guy. I do big jobbies. And there's something about a long-haul flight makes me need a massive shite. I got to Thailand. I was absolutely busted.
This is relatable
I went straight
to you,
to
Dylan.
my accommodation. First warning sign, they got a sign on the wall saying, please do not put toilet paper down this toilet. I'm like, if your toilet cannot deal with a couple of sheets of the flimsiest paper known to man, like paper that's designed to disintegrate on contact with water, like, what's going to happen when I do my 5 kilo Dundee cake shite in there? And I found out I did this massive shite. You know when a shite's so big, you're not sure if you're having the shite or the shite's having you. Like, it was like a snake shedding its skin, like a hermit crab leaving to find a bigger shell.
He's just not happy.
Like one of those
He's just
sample ones with individual layers corresponding to
I don't know what they hear about these Dundee shit.
You know what the problem is? Like,
pizza. It was amazing.
Richard, like, imagine Richard's your friend. He's like, hey, can you do comedy? And it will work, because 75% of your comedy is so crap.
It's not funny.
Like, I mean, we can use the 20, you know, you can have 4 options, and one of them can be the good jokes.
Yeah.
Is it about real life? Because he finds it all funny.
Oh yeah. So he's just back his mate. He knows his friend's such a shit comedian. Like 3 out of the 4 options will be the wrong answer.
Just filling the hut with this brown fog. So you know what I did to deal with it? I just moved out. It's only paying like $4 a night. You can imagine some Thai guy had to come along and chop it up with a coat hanger, but none my problem. All right.
Okay, that was a weird end. Oh, let's see the ending reaction now.
Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come.
Actually,
like the female
let's just skip
orgasm.
this.
Okay, so wait, have we... Oh, more shit puns.
More shit puns, yeah. Even though we didn't have any in the first place, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, I love watching football. I walked past this pub that was showing the World Cup final, and it had a sign outside saying 22 men, 1 cup. I thought that sequel's got a bigger production value. I also like watching women's weightlifting in the Olympics, because I love to see a good clean snatch. I love to see a good clean snatch and jerk. Am I right, guys? All right, party time. I saw the German Chancellor the other day. She had a triangular pubic wig. It was an angular merkin.
Oh, nice.
Then I saw the Israeli Prime Minister. He said, Leo, you can't email me. I'm not in Hotmail. I was like, Ben, do you mean not in Yahoo? Man, if you like jokes about the Middle East, oh man.
Oh man.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Just Kuwait.
Nice.
Yeah, man. You know, in Iran, everybody's scared of spiders, but in Iraq, no phobia.
That's funny.
I went to the Middle East recently to get a suntan, but I came out of my hotel, I was like, rain. I thought it was going to be Sunni, but the weather was Shiite.
Nice.
I had Dubai and umbrella.
Nice.
I've got nothing against Islamic fundamentalists. I just don't like it when they ram it down my throat.
Good.
Okay, let's see.
Puns.
I'm going to go and fire my...
You skipped that bit.
Yeah, so I guess he does have different things.
Michael, did you just skip it again?
Well, sorry, I thought you just wanted to see... I didn't realise his ending changed. I thought
Yes,
it was just... I
obviously.
thought you wanted to see Richard's ending.
No, obviously his ending changed. Oh my fucking Christ.
That's so funny.
Can you just not be a retard for once? Like, can you...
I'm sorry.
I'm going to go
I mean, it doesn't...
agent.
I'm more annoyed at the fact that you keep... After I specifically said don't skip, and yet you still skip.
Well, it's because the problem is because you guys got so mad at me about skipping Richard's ending.
Okay, so what do we want to go for here? The Susan Boyle,
Susan Boyle joke.
Or evil puns?
Oh, evil puns up. Susan Boyle joke.
Yeah, let's just do fucking Susan Boyle. Who gives a shit?
I love coming to the city. Like, you've got beautiful people here. Like, the people in Scotland aren't quite as good looking. Like, when I live in London, I share with an Australian guy, and he said to me when he moved in, he's like, oh, you might tell me about Scotland. What's your biggest export? Because that's exactly what Australians sound like. I fucking nailed that. But he's like, yeah, what's your biggest export? So I told him it's Susan Boyle. He was like, oh yeah, who's Susan Boyle? So I got the laptop out to showed him that clip of the talent show. You know, she comes out on stage and she's kind of dishevelled.
Everyone remembers that in Romania.
Slightly more facial hair, but she comes out on stage and she sings with that amazing voice. And this Aussie guy was like, oh my God, how can somebody so ugly sing with the voice of an angel? Whereas in Scotland, she's a bit of a babe. She's sort of like Scotland's Rihanna.
Definitely worth it.
Hey everyone,
we've got a special
so this one doesn't matter. I was going to say, actually, we could go for the
let's
just so we can see the bad ending. But
yeah, exactly. See, that's smart. That's a smart thing. Did you just click? That's a good one.
Yeah, you said that.
I don't know what's going on with my testicles.
What the fuck? Are you being so? You just said let's go for the bad ones, and then you selected the good. What is wrong with you?
I couldn't remember what the bad one was.
I
thought you guys didn't, the thing is you guys didn't respond enthusiastically quick enough, so I thought you didn't like my suggestion of going for the bad one.
But despite that, you thought that wasn't the bad one.
I couldn't remember what the bad one was.
Yeah, so you just clicked. Okay, right. Yeah, it's not. You're being so retarded, honestly.
No,
I don't know.
I'm like actually like a credit to myself that I'm.
Let's go. We haven't heard nightclubs yet.
Yeah, we're in this nightclub. Well, I hate nightclubs. They're the worst places in the world. I'll tell you the worst thing about nightclubs is the toilets. Like, you go to the toilets in a nightclub, all the trousers now have got button flies on them. It's murder. Instead of just going zip and getting out of there, you got to stand at the urinal with other people's piss soaking into your shoes, doing this like spatial awareness puzzle, shoving metal discs through fabric hoops, while somebody's trying to sell you a lollipop over your shoulder. Because for some reason they think that a nightclub toilet is a good place for food distribution. Then they try and give you hygiene advice. They're like, wash your finger for the minger. Like, you can't give me hygiene advice. You work distributing food in a nightclub toilet. You know nothing about hygiene. And like the DJs are worse.
How many times have they used those shots?
The DJ's really cool. No, he isn't. You know what a DJ does? I've stood and watched it. You know what a DJ does? Just gets other people's records that other people have made, puts them on a record player, and presses play.
Yeah.
That's not a talent. That's not a talent. Imagine if I just wheeled out a television with a DVD player and whacked in Billy Connolly's greatest hits and pressed play. I mean, it would be a much better show, but that's not the point.
Oh. Wake up!
I think that's the nightclub owner.
Some good crowd work there, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone just chucked something at him.
Yeah.
Nothing's harder than...
Okay, so we can either go for more shit puns or supermarket check. Well, yeah,
I think I want to hear supermarket checkout again.
Oh, fuck off.
No, we're not hearing it again. We're skipping.
Yeah, I love
Okay. Is this
right,
the end?
let's not skip.
I'm going to go and fire my agent.
Here, the bad ending.
Goodbye.
Leo Curse. Well, I knew he was going to be bad. I didn't know he was going to be shit. Do not worry, we will not be asking him back again. We will not be paying him. And if anybody wants to give him a slap, he will be in the car park in 5 minutes. Leo Curse.
Again, it's much easier to get the to hit the bad options than
Honestly,
the good options.
I'm really sorry.
Like, so I don't know if this is a good thing for his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to? Right. Let's just. You
want to see evil puns?
Yeah. Let's go for evil puns, and this is the last one.
Yeah. Evil puns, and then that's it. Evil puns. Then we're done. Then evil puns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we haven't heard this yet, obviously.
I got a new laptop the other day. I turned it on and it ate 5 bags of chips and then sang a song about getting dumped. It's Adele.
Nice.
I'm thinking about entering America's Next Top Model. She's really fit.
Yeah,
I used to have sex with the greengrocer in exchange for vegetables. She gave me herpes. Marvin Gaye used to keep a sheep in my vineyard. He'd heard it through the grapevine.
Nice.
Kill yourself.
I went for a pedicure the other day. It didn't work. I'm still attracted to children.
That's pretty funny.
I'm joking. My toes are absolutely disgusting, and I'm still attracted to children.
Should we see that, Hundo? Should we see it?
Let's see
for the sake of
100.
Because look at that, 36. Look at these shitty numbers.
Hey.
Hey. Right, and the next chapter is girl looking for a serious relationship. So join us for that in 6 months' time.
Are we gonna hook up the black chick?
Yeah, I was just on holiday and my testicles, they were like so big.
So I don't know, have you heard of Leo Curse?
Oh, is he actually is he a proper person, is he?
Well, yeah. So that's what I was talking about throughout the
for a really big shit. And
so yeah. By the way,
the toilet couldn't handle it.
So obviously, I was implying this throughout the recording, Michael, but Dylan apparently didn't get it. I don't know if you got it. Leo Curse is a real comedian.
Oh, I knew. Yeah, that was something I was working on.
His stand-up comedy routines have earned him the Scottish Comedian of the Year and UK Pond Champion, a self-professed right-wing comedian.
Oh yeah, Curse regularly appears on GB News.
Yeah, so I was wondering, like, how does Richard know this guy? Oh, that's why. He's very right-wing, like Richard.
He covers... It's interesting that he didn't really make any... It also makes me wonder, like, whether or not, like, his fat activist story, because I was like, that seems like unbelievable that a bunch of fat activists would show up because he made a fat joke. I feel like maybe he made like maybe because he appears on on GB News and is like known to be right wing. Oh, he had his 2019 thing was transgressive. That's the name of the special.
Oh wow! Oh, he's obsessed with trans people, like other right wing people. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
You'd be a kindred spirit.
Yeah, I saw Louis C.K. made a pretty good joke, and I'm a big fan of Louis C.K. It was about gender, but not transgender, but more about the gender sexuality intersection. He was talking. I'll present it to you. He was like, nowadays, gay men. Something's happened because gay men are men now. They watch sports and they work out and they have beards and stuff. And meanwhile, now straight men are faggots.
Okay.
Yes, relatable.
So he's talking about Epping migrant hotel protest.
When?
Okay.
Oh, like, is this on Twitter?
Yeah. So no, he uploads videos onto YouTube.
Oh, of course he does. Wait a minute. I almost feel like maybe I've seen this guy.
Bob Dylan declares war on Glastonbury. That's got 120k views. Pride fatigue, how the rainbow religion fell, virtue signaling. Yeah, all very
white saviors march to Gaza and instantly regret it, man.
Yeah, all just very right wing stuff. Yeah. Is Britain heading for civil war? Oh, that's a very right wing. Yeah. Okay. Right. Anyway. Okay. I've never seen. Oh, you know about the Liverpool car thing? A big thing with right wingers were like, we knew he was a white man. When the car crashed into the Liverpool.
Yeah. Well, none of them assumed he was.
They all thought he was a Muslim. And then they were very pissed off that he was white. And his video is, I've never seen ethnicity announced so quickly. That's the video.
Oh, wow. That makes sense. Oh, by the way,
to stop the racist like yourself from Sorry.
By the way, it turns out I have Leo Curse blocked on Twitter. I don't know why. That probably means he said something that annoyed me.
Oh, he hates kneecap as well. Again, just very much. I mean, he was already.
Do you think
probably
he supports Rangers? Do you think that's a possibility?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's not a Celtic fan, is he?
No.
So, no, sure. Right, there you go. So there's Leo Curse and Richard. Them teaming up. What a level of super seducer.
I did just love the bit where he's telling jokes and none of the audience except Richard, and Richard's just laughing away, and then you got this one guy who's just like.
It is really interesting. I guess one of the things you could say is it is interesting. He didn't do any anti-woke stuff in that comedy thing apart from the fact things. I don't really think that counts.
Because
then the jokes bombed. So clearly he learned the lesson, right? He was like, oh, I see. So when I do, my top tier material about supermarket checking out, instead he should have said, this fucking stupid woke Muslim didn't even know how the fucking
in his accent, obviously.
Yeah, so I can't.
This stupid woke Muslim, and they all look like letter boxes, don't they?
Letter boxes.
And we should ban halal food, even though I don't know what halal
they
is,
can't,
to be honest.
Halal's the way it's killed.
Pizza.
It's
yeah.
Yeah.
I want halal. I don't like halal meat on my deep fried pizza. Right. Yeah. Anyway, so he's done the whole thing, which is the right wing grift, which is working well for him because I mean he's on GB News and everything. So whatever.
Depending on so he uploads like every day. He probably he's making a living wage off YouTube, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah. So let us now move off Super Seducer and talk about Twin Peaks, which I know Dylan's really wanting to talk about.
We didn't. Now let me clarify this, Luke. We didn't have to make any predictions because I was decided to write down my predictions after I watched Fire Walk with Me. I was pretty sure that it was the principal.
I thought the principal.
There's actually a lot of stuff in the Fire Walk with Me that's setting up that the principal framed Leland.
I'm just a bit pissed off that it's like I thought it was going to be like some kind of proper murder mystery, and then it's just kind of this supernatural. Oh, he was possessed by a ghost sort of thing.
It's kind of like the reverse Scooby-Doo, isn't it?
Well, yeah. So I want to talk about basically the difference to the TV show and Fire Walk with Me, which I think is that's the movie which Dylan did not watch, but Michael did because there was a movie that came out which was a prequel which explained the events up until Laura's death. Basically, that's what the movie was about, Dylan. Okay. So Laura Palmer is actually in the movie.
Oh, we get to see Laura.
But interestingly, what's her face? Like one of the women is played by, and it's I think one of the ones I found the hottest. Is it? Oh, what's it? Donna, right? Donna's played by.
Yeah. Donna is played by a different actress because Lara Flynn Boyle didn't want to return.
She was a real Dylan about. she got to it. It's fucking shit. I'm not coming back to...
Okay, so let's first, before we talk about the differences, let's talk about, of course, the fact that we did all of these predictions for the predictions on who we thought the killer would be. Who killed Laura Palmer? That was the whole thing that we were, looking at for like months now. And as you can see on screen right now, and I've sent it to you in the chat as well, you will be able to see on screen right now if you're watching the video. So this is how it ended, of course. Now, we had 10 candidates left: Audrey Horne, Ben Horne, Bob, Catherine Martell, Donna Hayward, Dr. Jacoby, Leland Palmer, Leo Johnson, and Philip Gerard. Now, of course, Leland Palmer was the killer, and none of you thought that going into episode 7. After watching episodes 5 and 6, none of you selected Leland Palmer, but of course Dylan, after episodes 2 and 3 and episodes 4, selected Leland Palmer, and puts 70% overall on him. So he got 70 points. Michael only selected Leland Palmer.
And right at the beginning, right?
Yeah, well, 10% after episode 1 and 30% after episode 2 and 3.
Can I tell you why I didn't pick him for 5 and 6? Because I thought it would just... I kind of thought, well, no, the dad isn't going to be the murderer. Like, you're not going to... but it's just...
only 0.01% of women are murdered by someone they know personally.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure that's correct. But yeah, so that means... Well, that means, Dylan, you are the winner of the Twin Peaks, who killed...
Here's my trophy.
I'll send you a trophy. Yeah, because, you got 70 points, Michael only got 40 points.
Yeah, so what was the potential, what was the highest points we could have got? Like, that would have been 100% on the exact right person for all the prediction sessions.
You could have got like 400
Do I not get another 10 points for saying Bob, though, as well?
No, because I explained to you 2 weeks ago that you don't get the points if Bob possesses someone.
You only explained get it that to you. If he did it
and you,
out of pure love for the game.
Yeah, and you still went with Bob anyway, even after I explained that to you. But again, so we're just kind of repeating that conversation. But yeah, so I think, Dylan, you did a great job, because the thing is, Dylan, if you remember, you thought it might be Leland Palmer because you were like, well, he murdered Jacques Renault, so he's already murdered. He might have done it to Laura, which of course he did, and that was, and why did Leland murder Jacques Renault? Was it because Jacques Renault was having sex with his daughter, or might have killed him, or was it because Leland didn't want any witnesses? So you're not happy it was Leland then?
Well,
Dylan.
I mean, maybe if it was Leland, they had like a clever reason why it was Leland instead of just he was possessed by this ghost. Then maybe, but it's just it just seems a bit lazy, a bit lazy writing, if you ask me. What do I know about writing TV programs? But
okay, so I just want to, because there were hints that it was Leland throughout the show. Well, the biggest fucking hint, which I'm watching it back, I was like, oh, this is quite interesting, is because they're all looking for Bob, like this silver-haired guy with long hair. And Leland's like, oh yeah, I lived next to him when I was a child, and even though like Leland's like 50 years old now, so it's like, how could he look the same 50 years later, And I was thinking that, I wonder if Michael or Dylan would catch that, because of course like he's this spirit, and he there's the implication is basically that Leland was also as a kid brutally sexually abused by somebody else who Bob's spirit inhabited.
I suppose I see what you mean. I mean, to be fair, like, let me think. Like, obviously, it wouldn't have to look exactly the same, but I suppose it wouldn't make sense to recognize someone based on how they looked as a child. So, yes, that would imply the murderer, because he knew, like you say, it could be that he had a near-death encounter with Bob, and Bob, like, wanted to seek revenge on him because he defeated, so, there are like...
Okay.
So I'm just saying it wouldn't guarantee it, but obviously that's not true.
Yeah, but
nothing.
I was just interested. Yeah, no, I was just interested in that looking back, because the implication is like when Leland was at his summer home or whatever.
More like his bummer home.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, when he was a kid, honestly, it could have been one of his grandparents who molested him, or his granddad specifically, I guess. And who took the form of Bob, and then he basically, this evil spirit then inhabited Leland. And then, so he abused Laura and killed her. And so that's basically the thing of how sexual abuse is a cycle, and that's Bob is kind of a metaphor for sexual abuse, and basically,
it kind of reminds me of how apparently, unrelated to anything going on right now, but that actually a lot of British soldiers were saying that many of the Afghan allies would bring like prepubescent boys to their sleeping quarters and brutally rape them. And they were told, the British soldiers, by their superiors not to say anything about it, because those Afghan tribes were so valuable to us as allies. And by the way, that's that practice of gay paedophilic rape is now something that the Taliban have outlawed. So,
they have they've Talibanned it. Hey.
That's good. Basically that was the whole deal. You may. Well, with Leland, you may recall, like, and you'll see this in Fire Walk with Me, like some shots of the fan in the Palmer household, going. And that's what basically Leland turned the fan on when he was sexually abusing Laura, so not to so his wife wouldn't hear it, I think, is the implication.
Ooh, and also to disperse the rape stank.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, well, that's the thing. So, Dylan, you're pissed off it was a supernatural thing, right?
I just thought, it takes away the... I mean, I get, I understand how metaphors work. At least I think I do. But, I just felt like... it kind of takes away the realism. I was kind of thinking it was kind of, like Agatha Christie. That's what I kind of came in for. Some kind of...
What, do you like a bit of Agatha Christie?
Some kind of like Miss Marple, kind of like sort of like whodunit, and it's just...
Miss Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
I would have liked this movie on the subject of Agatha Christie. I would like it if it had enough champagne to fill the Nile. Yeah, I don't think Dylan gets that reference.
No, I get that. So that's something Gal Gadot said, of course.
Yeah, so basically there's like this reel of Gal Gadot's terrible acting, and it's like, and enough so it's from that movie, like A Murder on the Nile.
Yeah.
It's like, and enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Originally, Dylan, the thing is, David Lynch did not want anybody to find out who murdered Laura Palmer. I think, but the studio pressured him. Like he just wanted to make a weird show about like this weird town, basically.
And you know what, Luke? That leads me wondering something, and I just want an answer to this. You, I suppose, would consider yourself to be a fan of Lynch as an auteur. Do you almost not feel like it was kind of not in the spirit of the show to make a big competition out of predicting the very thing that Lynch didn't want to be revealed in the first place? Like, isn't
no, because he basically went back in his word. Like, he revealed it, and it was kind of a whodunit, and so I
think I would have respected, seeing as he's like dead. I think I would have respected the fact that he ultimately didn't want to reveal that, and I wouldn't have created an entire competition premised around the fact that the answer to the question is of some interest.
Well, I would have to say I'm actually quite grateful that there's a lot of episodes in this series, so I'm quite grateful that they didn't drag it out across the entirety.
Of course they continued it. Yeah,
it'll be over in quite a short period of time. Watching a couple of episodes every couple of weeks, and you still fucking hated it
because it's a nice way of saying to the audience, like, you're off the hook now. If you want to carry on watching, great, but this is the killer.
And many people did not carry on watching after.
Yeah, it seems very strange to me to like have the season be so much longer and then like have this climax happen after the length of a normal season.
Yes, you are right, mate. It was very weird. Yeah,
it's a weird show.
It's because the studio pressured David Lynch. Basically, we got to wrap this up. We got to reveal it because otherwise people will stop watching if you don't reveal the killer. Yeah, so I just want to talk now about the contrast between the TV show and the movie Fire Walk With Me, because the movie I think is actually really amazing, and I like the TV show, but the thing is, what I think Dylan may actually like the movie better than the TV show, because the movie, yes, there are some supernatural elements still. Obviously, Bob is still present in the movie, but it's much more about how Leland Palmer is abusing Laura, and it really doesn't paint Leland as this helpless guy who was possessed. It paints Leland Palmer as a guy who, is quite dark and has this nice side to him, but he's actually quite a creep. And the influence of Bob it's not really someone who's taken over his body, but a part of his character. If you understand the difference there. So would you say that's accurate, Michael? Having watched the movie?
Yes, I would say that Leland Palmer seems like more like the Bob is feeding off something that is deep within him, deep within Leland. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Leland Palmer, he seems like a real dickhead, actually. And he didn't, what I think is, if I remember correctly, he doesn't do a single, so I actually kind of hated the movie. He doesn't do a single, like, funny dance or anything like that. There's a serious lack of, like, goofy dancing.
Yeah, well, so Dylan, did you say you hated the goofiness of the show? Basically?
Well, it wasn't something I
just say yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
so now this is how Luke's going to bait you into watching the prequel for the thing that then you're going to watch it, and then literally you're going to find out the entire time it's just everyone dancing while the music goes do 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 do.
So Leland does some funny dances in Twin Peaks, the show, which is great. But so in the actual movie, it's that there's a real lack of goofiness. It's really quite dark and chilling, and again, it's really fantastic, to be honest, how basically David Lynch communicates like sexual abuse from someone and how horrific it must be. Because there's scenes of Laura Palmer being abused by Leland, and there's this really particular.
Luke found it fantastic.
Fantastic in a horrific way. Yeah, and that's a very chilling line.
Sorry, I haven't mentioned the best thing about the movie yet. The bit where someone mentions a turkey, and then Laura Palmer goes gobble gobble.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's like her and is it Ben? His name's Ben, right? And he's like, I can't remember the context. He just says like, "You're acting like a real turkey," and then she like looks and she's like, "Gobble gobble."
Yeah. It's not Ben. It's James Hurley.
Oh, James.
the
sorry,
biker.
James.
Yeah. But Ben Horn was the red herring, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's again, Dylan. I don't think you're gonna watch Twin Peaks Fire Walk with me, right?
Maybe I will. Who knows? Just to
see the gobble gobble scene.
Yeah. Once I get to gobble gobble, and I stop watching.
No, but the end, it's really like disturbing because you obviously know what happens after, and just to see the context of what Leland does. Again, he's not this happy, family man who's possessed by Bob and he turns him evil. No, like he is kind of dark and evil, and it's a different interpretation of what actually happens. The TV show is a lot lighter because Leland is basically absolved of the crime of killing Laura because it's all Bob. Well, that's not the case. It
was quite dark, when he's like killing.
Yeah, he killed that one.
Oh yeah, it's even darker.
Right.
It's even it's again quite harrowing, which is why it's so great because obviously it makes you feel something, which is what movies should do. But anyway, that's the recap of Twin Peaks, and a bit of Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. Congrats, Michael. Well done.
Yeah.
Why am I sorry?
Well, you're congratulating me for watching.
Well done, Michael.
Yeah. Well done for watching everything, Michael. That was an achievement in itself, apparently. Dylan, you did not do that, but well done, Dylan, for winning the prediction. You thought it was Leland Palmer more than Michael.
It was reasonably close. So there wasn't that much in it. Like he just went for one more. Wait, what?
No, well, he got 70 points. You got 40 points.
Yeah, like, and really, he just had like what he held out for Leland Palmer being the killer for one more day than I did, or one more session than I did.
Well, his logic was good. Dylan's logic was good. Yeah, he murdered someone, so he's likely to do it again, or he may have done it before. Yeah. Good logic.
He's killed before. Will he kill again? Has he killed again?
Yeah. Anyway, shall we move on to the topics, or the blackjack topics? Because that's what we're going to do.
I'm happy to move on to blackjack topics. I would even move on to regular jack topics.
I watched Twin Peaks for the first time. Feel like a fool. My husband.
No, we're not reading bad reviews. But I said we're done. We're done with Twin Peaks.
What about we haven't spoken about The Simpsons, where that's some damn fine coffee you had in Twin Peaks. Brilliant. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. I referenced that to Dylan before, and I was like, oh, maybe because there's a Simpsons reference, he'll like it. Nope.
Yeah, but now maybe you'll like the Simpsons clip.
It makes me relate to Homer a lot more.
Except he said brilliant though, so that's the controversy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to pretend it's really good, Dylan, even though you hate it.
It is very strange to me, and it makes the 90s feel like a bit of a foreign country that, like, so many people loved. Like, this was like the biggest show ever, and like everyone was really into it, considering how weird it is. But I guess like the 90s, people were just stranger.
Anyway, shall we get into blackjack topics now?
Yes.
on my Twitter, I've got
these.
Tommy Robinson just pops up on my Twitter. Country is fucked, and it's just this picture of this guy. And then something above it.
It's just some random guy. He just that's the same thing he posts each day until he's worked his way through every single brown person in the UK. He's just going to post individual photos and like, country's fucked.
Does anyone want to explain what blackjack topics is?
Dylan, because enlighten the people.
Nope. Okay, so the way it works is we've got to predict the number between 1 and 10, and if we can get it, 1 and
we don't predict an. Oh god, Luke picks
a
random number generator
random between 1 and 5.
Yeah,
and we get 2 of them, and then we got to go hit up. Yeah, that was it.
Well done.
Do you want to expand on that, Michael?
Yeah. So basically, so obviously we kind of get like 2 rolls basically, and then we have to, and basically if it goes over 10, then we're bust. So obviously the first
over
one's
20.
like, no. Over 10 in each round, right? And it's a bust.
Yeah, Michael is correct.
And then we add it together so we have like several rounds in order to basically we have we have 3 rounds. So obviously the maximum you can get is 30. The standard set by Luke is 24, which assumes we'll be able to average at least 8 in each round. And basically it's all about trying to not bust. You don't want to bust. You don't want to bust a fat nut because then you lose. And it's like blackjack.
Yeah, you don't want to go over 10 basically.
Yes.
And you got 3 shots. So, who wants to go first?
I think that I should go first. I'm so ready.
Your first number, Michael, is 3. Your second number, Michael, is 2. So you're on 5.
All right, well that's easy. I've got a stick. No, I'm kidding. Hit me with that. Hit me with a 5, Luke. I'm rolling.
Okay, you've another hit. It's a 2, so you're on 7.
Oh, fuck. Okay, this is where we risk busting. Oh god. So I get a minimum of 5 no matter what, don't I?
Yeah, minimum of 5. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think actually, you know what? It doesn't make too much of a difference. I will hit. Let's see. Fuck. I'm kind of overdue for a high number, so I'm probably gonna get fucked.
Okay, you got 1, so you're on 8.
Oh fuck. Okay, whatever. I guess now is the time. Now I'll do it conservatively because who cares? All right, I'll stick.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the odds are against you now. 40% chance of getting of not busting compared to 60% before. So that's the maths there. Right, Dylan. I will give you your 2 numbers now.
That's it. I'm trying to be 8.
So you got a 1 and a 3. So you're on 4.
I could hit again. And I would have got that 1. So I could have got 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan.
I will definitely hit, please.
Well, yeah, obviously you don't want to be under 5. Okay, you got a 2, so you're on 6.
Hit again, please.
5.
You're on 2 again, so you're on 8.
I'll stick. Yeah, let's.
This is fun. I'm enjoying this. So basically, so far we're all even.
Yeah, I'm on 8 as well.
8, hasn't he?
Yeah. Okay. So this is heating up nicely. All on 8. Oh, we're in for a grandstand finish, hopefully. So Michael, actually Michael went first last time. Dylan, you'll go first this time. Okay. So your first 2 numbers, Dylan. you've got a 2, and you've got a 5, so you're on 7.
Oh, if I'd taken that 2, I'd have got to 10.
Bust.
Oh,
that's a good point, yeah.
I will hit, please.
He's going to hit. Oh my god, Dylan's picked up a 3.
Oh no.
He's on 10. Dylan surges into a... Well, he's in a very good position now.
Oh,
Commanding.
Yes. Go on. I need to draw for Michael now. So, Michael, your first 2 numbers are a 5 and a 2. You're on 7.
Oh, fuck. I know I'm definitely going to... We haven't even had a single 4 yet, I swear. So, fuck, I got a hit, but whatever. I feel like I'm going to go bust.
Okay, Michael, you hit and you got a 2, so you're on 9.
Okay, stick.
Okay, right. So, going into the last round, Michael is on 17.
Dylan's on 18.
Yes, you are. And Dylan is on 18, and I, of course, I'm basically on 16. So, yeah, it's all very tight with Dylan having the advantage. So, Michael, you'll go first this time because you're behind. Yep. So, Michael, you've got a 3 and a 3. You're on 6.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, well, you know what I've been saying this whole time? We're overdue for a 4. So I'm going to hit and I'm going to get a 4.
5.
Oh, it's a 2.
Fuck off. So what's that put me on? 8?
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
God damn it.
So you're on 26 right now.
So I am beating you.
That's a good score. That's a good score.
You know what? See.
Sorry, you're not on 26. You're on 25.
Okay, well I'm still beating you, and I guess I don't really care if Dylan I don't care that much because he's not going to beat me on topics most likely. It is interesting to consider if I went for it, but I just don't think it's worth it. I feel like it's kind of possible Dylan might, because it's crazy no one's gone bust, so I'm going to stick.
Okay, he's sticking. So Michael gets a final score then of 25, so that puts him in the lead.
Wait, give me those 2 5s, please.
Yeah, Dylan, you need a score of 8 to win. If it's 7, there's a tie. If it's less than 7, Michael wins. So you could win right off the bat here, Dylan. You've got a 3 and a 3. You're on 6.
Hit, please.
Please be a 5.
You know how we were saying nobody's got a 4 so far.
He's got a fucking 4.
He's got a 4.
Cunt.
He's got.
I mean, whatever. So you're on what 28?
Yes, Dylan is on 28. Dylan wins. Congrats,
massively
Dylan.
Knocks up his average right there.
Hit.
Yeah, unless you want to hit again, Dylan. Yeah, Michael was saying we were due for a 4. Yeah. We got a 4. So, Dylan, congrats on your win. Well done. Well deserved.
Well deserved.
We are all so proud of you. Oh, yeah, I remember exactly what it was. No, I can't remember. So all I'll say is this. Look, the reality
Michael's supposed to go after me so he can kind of steal from what I say.
Let me say this, guys. My name is Aragorn, son of Arathorn. If by my life or my death I can save you, I will.
Okay, Dylan, final thought.
My name is Tharathon, son of... No. I didn't think I was fat. And then the woman at McDonald's said to me, sorry about your weight.
Yeah, so honestly though, the problem is we shouldn't make jokes about fat people because they don't have enough on their plate.
Hey.
Yeah, and they'll turn up to our next recording now.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
yeah. Nice callback there. Yeah. Okay, so my final thought is, that was a great episode, guys. Well done. We'll see you all in 2 weeks' time when we'll have something fun to do again, something we've done before, and we're bringing it back.
I hope it won't be masturbatory.
See you then. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.